What is up, guys? It's your boy, the Ultimate Toasters here. Got a lot of messages in the chat with people asking me to, start recording again, and I gotta give the people what they want. So here you guys go. I'm going weeks 13 through 15 real quick. Gonna try and bang this out real fast, make it another quick video, see my gameplay, hear what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, I'm doing this here in the RBA. This is my RBA save, 425. I'm in the Premier League, finally won the Champions League last year. I'm pretty excited about that, trying to make a name for myself in the Premier League. I think this season, based on how I played, I think I'm going to maybe borderline playoffs. I think I'm going to make the playoffs. Don't know if I'll do any damage. We'll see. I want to win the Premier League. That's what we're all going for. See my roster real quick. You guys have been around a while. A bunch of changes last season. Had a lot of guys who were a little too expensive. Obviously kept around Sweezy. I actually kept my quarterback around, and he was like 40 million, and he wasn't. I don't know. His it was more like a legacy thing. That's why I kept him. I think I got him in my Hall of Famers. How do I Hall of Fame? Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Lampkin. Kept him around for a while. He was my boy. I traded him after one game this season. Wanted too much money. Had found a guy who had better stats, like that arm strength, like that stamina. He's gonna be nice. He's also on a nice contract. Got to keep Sweezy. You guys know how that is. Almost 10,000 yards in his career. He's gonna be making the Hall of Fame one day. I'm calling it. If not, I'm knocking on Prez Texas's door. But yes, that's what we got going. As you can see, I'm also playing Tyrants and Aloof Ghost this week. Shout out to them for sending me their jersey codes. You want to be in my save file? I'm trying to add up teams in the RBA in here. Send me a DM. Let me know. I'll get you in here. Yeah, so we're going against Tyrants right now. Let's keep I like those jerseys, Tyrants. I like them. I like them. But let's get started here. Hopefully keep this to a quick video. Yeah, so in the FCS chat, we were kind of talking, just too far. In the FCS chat, so I'm a council member over there in the FCS. We were talking one day about how there's some guys who, I don't know, they feel like they don't they say they don't understand how people are able to put up the scores that they're putting up. And obviously, yes, it has something to do with being in the league longer. Oh, nice catch, Sweezy. It definitely has something to do with being in the league longer, having better rosters, stuff like that. But to be honest, I think a lot of it has to do with gameplay. So I feel like one thing that I really want to do, the reason I would start recording in the first place, not this video in particular, but recording my videos in the first place was I kind of wanted to show people how you can, play as well as some of the better players in the league. Like it doesn't, we're not doing anything crazy. We're just defense is luckily making stops and we're scoring points. So I hope this finds some of the FCS guys and hopefully some of the lower level guys in the Foundation League and the Ultimate League and the RBA, and you guys can see, how people like me who are in the Premier League, how we put up scores like we do. I mean, my defense not making a stop isn't going to help that, but I would say one of the key things is there are certain routes that I look for. Look at this, like for this example. So they have two safeties high, as you see the guys on the 40-yard line, but both my receivers are running deep routes. So basically, the first thing you got to do is you got to look at your receiver against the speed of the corner that's covering him. Right when you snap the ball, you should be able to tell whether or not your receiver is going to beat him. Sometimes, you gotta just watch. If your receiver is gaining ground on him, it's usually pretty good indicator that he's going to be open deep, and you got to launch it. And in this instance with this play, if he's not open deep, take a sack, man. Don't worry about it. Sack, you live to fight another day. But basically, I'm going to see if either of them are going to be open. And if neither of them are open, then we got to look running back. We got to dump it off here. All right, so let's see. Doesn't look like anyone's going to get open. I'm going to take the sack. Yeah. Hey, that's what you got to do sometimes. So same thing here. You got the single high safety though. You got the other safety kind of on the bottom part of the screen there. So Sweezy at the top of the screen should be open if he can beat that corner. You got to watch to see if he can beat him. If not, we're going to go running back or that slant route. He's not going to beat him there. You can already tell. So we're going to go slant route right away. Take what yards we can get. I know I kind of want to get out of bounds, but sometimes you just got to take the yards that are given to you. So like this play here, I'm going to take that. That's like that route with the running back. I should have gotten out of bounds, but that's an easy first down. See, man, there's no reason to look for anything else on that play. Another attribute. There's a couple things that I think I would say for the the newer guys to focus on when they're playing their Retro Bowl saves. If you want to play with the elite teams on a hard difficulty league, it's definitely different for leagues where you play on medium or dynamic or anything like that. But the key is, A, get out of bounds. Number one factor. Gotta stop the clock. I am under the impression I usually try and save my timeouts till the second quarter and the fourth quarter because that's when you like need to stop the clock. But to be honest, if you have any timeouts left on the board, like see, I just used one there. It's just like a waste. You're just giving. It's basically time that you could have saved for yourself to score more points that you're not giving yourself a chance to use. So even if it's the first quarter, I think Voodoo said this, and he won the Premier League last year, big name. He even said in the Alliance After Dark podcast, shout out Aloof Balloon there, you gotta use your timeouts, make sure you don't waste them. It's important. So number one thing for the new guys, stop the clock. Whenever you're not able to get out, stop the clock. Second thing I would say is this throw right here, this back shoulder throw. That's a throw you gotta learn to make. It's tough to get the timing on. It obviously depends on your receiver's speed and stuff like that, but you gotta be able to make that back shoulder throw, because even if you see he can't beat the defender there, like you can easily get yards, get out of bounds. It's like no questions about it. You can just take touchdowns and stuff like that. See, I just did it like 3 plays in a row there. So number one, get out of bounds. Number two, back shoulder. Number three, I'd probably say is making sure that you can tell on the break of a play. Like watch my bottom receiver here. Like I already know he's not going to beat that guy. So you got feet for hands. You gotta know when your receiver is gonna beat the corner going deep, because that's what you need to do the whole time. I swiped out of bounds. I can't believe that just happened. But yeah, so I think those are the three basic things that somebody who's newer to the game or playing on hard, for example, needs to work on. See, he's beating those guys, so I'm gonna launch it here. It's a little too far. Just overthrew him. Damn. But first is clock management. Oh my God. First is clock management. Second is, what did I say? First is clock management. Second is back shoulder throws. Third is, how is that intercepted? Killing me. And third is knowing when your receiver is going to beat them deep. That's what I feel like the best players do. I mean, that's what I focus on here. That's what's gotten me this far. So I mean, hey, if you disagree though, throw it up in the comments. Would love to see what you guys think is important. I think those are important. I mean, obviously, roster building. I'm just talking about straight gameplay. I know roster building is a big thing. I know knowing when to keep guys, when to cut the cord. That's an important thing. I mean, there's other things you could say too, like learning how to throw the ball over the linebacker's head to your running back. I think that's huge too. But to be honest, I think those three things are what makes and breaks some people in the league. So yeah, if as you can see, you gotta save as much clock as you can. Another small thing that I like to look at, which a lot of people have been talking about recently, is a lot of people have been complaining about defense is I like to say my defense can't stop a nosebleed. I mean, today they're playing pretty well, but you gotta know. Like I left a minute 48 there. That might be a little bit too much. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. What I was just about to say was not to do that. Not to leave enough time on the clock at the end of the half to let the team score and the half. Because there's just 8 points I just threw away there. Usually I try and make sure if I think my defense can make a stop. Like for example, let's see. Oh, I want to get rid of my defensive coordinator anyway, so I don't care about his happiness. Let's see here. You can see this team, the Tequilas. Ooh, they're not the Tequilas. I forgot. I gotta edit them real quick. They should be the Texas Stars after the Prez. Save. Yes. Cool. So now we're playing Texas. Nice. We're going to play 3 RBA teams in this game. That's cool. We're going to go black jerseys. I like the black ones with the green and gold. So this team here, you can see they have bad ratings on offense. I'm going to be okay giving them a minute and a half left on the clock at the end of a half because I think my defense can make a stop. if they're pretty decent 4 stars, if you're going to give them the ball back with a minute and a half or less, I would just, go up the field as slow as possible and take as much time off the clock as you can. Just don't give them the ball back at the end of the half. It's too risky. I don't see the benefit. Too many times what happens is what I just let happen at the end of the last game. So, oh, such a bad throw by me. But you just eat the clock. Don't give it back to them. If you want, run the ball. If you want, just complete passes and get down like that. Yeah, it's just not worth it to me. As you can see, my running back right there I named him Booby Miles after my favorite sports movie. Uh, Remember the Titans? Oh, I didn't change their end zones. That's another thing I have to change. Sorry, Tex. If you're watching this, Tex, I apologize. I should have changed your end zones. I forgot that they don't update the colors for you anymore. But yeah, so just don't give them the ball back. And Booby Miles, favorite sports movie. Another thing that's pretty helpful is, I mean, there's obviously other little tips and tricks. I think those are the best. I think I'll give some more thoughts on like some other tips and tricks I think are good. I think like that throw right there, lobbing it over the linebacker's head to the running back is a big one. I think not learning, but using your timeouts. I know I said that before about managing the clock, but I think leaving time on the clock at like the end of the first and third quarter, because then you run one play and it only takes off like minimal second. Not you, but the team you're playing against will only take off a couple seconds for like their one play. Like for example, if you leave like 2 seconds left at the end of the quarter, the kickoff will only waste 2 seconds of clock time. Oh, it's a pick. Oh my God, that's so bad. I can't talk and play at the same time. I think I made that pretty clear. We got to score, and we got to score fast. Concentrating on too many things at once. You guys are all probably thinking, how is this guy in Premier? He can't even beat a terrible team. Going to score 2 touchdowns in one half. That's not good. But yeah, so leaving a couple seconds left on at the end of the quarter is good, because then, like I said, the kickoff usually will waste like what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on how long the computer decides to let it go for. So leaving a couple seconds left on that clock at the end of the quarter makes it you'll save yourself a lot of time. Oh man, that's good catch, Sweezy. Yeah, I not playing great today. Let's just say that. Let's see, can we force him to run deep? Yes, we can. That corner is so slow. Let's go. See, I see him gaining on me right there. I'm just going to get out of bounds. Look, sometimes I try and dodge. I definitely don't think dodging is a bad idea. But on the other hand, it's like on hard, I feel like it's much harder to do on hard. And to be honest, rather than trying to dodge, I would just rather get out of bounds anyway. You know? Guarantee yourself the save clock rather than guaranteeing yourself like 3 extra yards. Like I can make up those 3 yards. It's fine. So when I'm running on it's no man left to beat going to the end zone, I'll just get out of bounds unless if I can see that they're gaining on me. All right, there we go. We're gonna make a game out of this if my defense keeps playing this well. Score another quick one here. Sweezy's got room. Let's get it. Love this dump off to the running back. I used to call it the balloon bubble in my old videos. Shout out to Aloof Balloon, who used to call it the bubble screen. My defense is making plays. They're giving me a chance. I'm not playing great, and they're giving me a chance to. I wanted to launch that deep. That guy was going to be open. It's going to be a risky throw, but he was going to make it open. I'm just throwing it away. There was no one open there. Another thing that I like to say on my videos also is if you have third and long, I mean, I'm going to almost gain it all back, but don't go for the first down. Make it fourth and manageable. That's what I always say, manageable. If you're second and long, you don't need the first down. Just get as many yards back as you can. Third and manageable, fourth and manageable. Then you can get those first downs. That's going to be a good throw. Let's go. Not my best work these last two games. Might drop a little in the premier standings, but ooh, bad throw. Good catch. Let's get another quick stop. Let's see if I can score two more times. Nope. Are they gonna score a touchdown? Wow. I gotta put one in here. Is Sweezy gonna be open? Yes, he is. Good throw. This is perfect. I have timeouts, but oh, good dodge. Getting out of bounds. 10 seconds. As much as I don't want to throw it to him, I just overthrew him. That's the no star wide open. This would be a great way. Yes, perfect way to end the game. Let's get this 2-point conversion. Not great, not terrible. Salvage something, even with an interception. Chicago Rams, look at you up there, man. 9-4, second in the NFC. I'm 13-0. The next team has 4. Wow, the Bullworms are in my division. They're 11-2. We're gonna praise the team. He's full morale. Waller level up. Arm strength, 100%. All right, last game against Aloof Ghost. I'm a big fan of these gray jerseys with the pink highlights. Big fan. I like his pink ones too. He's got a pretty good team too. So let's see what we can do. I don't think Sweezy's going to be open, but I'm going to take that shot. Get down on the ground. Oh, Sweezy with the nice bouncing, juggling catch. Love it. Is he going to be open here? Nah, he's not. Nervous throw. Yes, good catch, the Detke. All right, let's look at the Detke on this comeback. Another thing for the new guys, you got to know that there's some routes that are basically always open. You got to be accurate with the throw, but like those, like a slant right there, like I know it's middle of the field and you're going to waste some clock, but if the other routes aren't going to be open, you got to throw it. Same thing with the comeback. The comeback is basically always open. Why did he stop coming back? That was crazy. I've never seen that happen before. The comeback is basically, I mean, I was going to say always open, and then he just didn't run it right there. But when they run the comeback, it's basically always open. So you got to look to those routes. Take the yards that are given to you, I like to say. No reason to force it to somebody else. If someone's running a route that you know is going to be open, just take what's given to you. Oh, the sack was coming. It made me nervous. See, look, Sweezy right here. Even if he beats him, he's wide open. Take one swipe. You get 8 to 12 yards every time on that play. No questions asked. See, throw that ball a little short on purpose because the receiver will come back to it and not get caught by the corner as he's coming back to it. Good job catching that block. So yeah, I hope some new guys watch this. Hope you find this informative. Trying to help some new guys out. Can't believe this is going to be my first game today. Never mind. I was going to say first game today where I score twice in the first half. I am not playing well. Our first quarter. Playing some tough opponents, I guess. Let's hope I can stay where I am in the premier standings. The dead key is going to be wide open. You can see that corner is so slow. Just hold on, offensive line. See, but then they go super speed once he catches the ball. So I'm going to get out of bounds. I was swiping down, not back. Come on, game. All right, so now I'm going to start using my timeouts. There's a minute 50 left. I want to give myself a chance to get the ball back and score if I don't get in here. Timeout, yeah. Minute 40. It's a risky amount of time to give, I know. I just was talking about this, but I'm going to hope my defense can make a stop. I need something here. I think they should. Never mind. Never mind. like the Nirvana album. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think. What are your favorite strategies to use? What do you think newbies should look for? What do you think the I guess the potentially you could say weaker players are should be looking at that they're not looking at? Um, Let me know. I think I covered some good stuff to work on. And if you have an extra save, get a save on hard and just practice. That's I think that's the main thing is getting that time in on the gameplay. Jeez, my defense didn't want to show up today. I mean, yeah, I know my offense wasn't I wasn't great today on offense. I was fine on offense today, but defense didn't bail me out enough. They did more last game than any, but that was a big touchdown, 70 yards, quick score in the fourth quarter. Let's make a stop here, quick stop, 1-2 stop. Yes, let's go. Minute 41. If we could score on like the first or second play here, I'm gonna. Um, you know what? I'm going against myself right now. I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm just gonna. Uh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna take some more time off. I don't trust my team to make a stop, so I'm just gonna waste some clock here. Hopefully they don't have enough time to score anymore. I think 45 should be good. And I guess if my defense makes a quick stop, I'll maybe have a chance, but I just don't trust my defense anymore today. Yeah, 30-point win. All right, guys. So there you go, 3 games. Trying to teach some guys some stuff, and while I'm teaching, I'm throwing picks and stuff. So I gotta focus more on my gameplay next time. Yeah, I got bullworms and pineapples. Pineapples are not good. Yeah, so 509. I don't know. We'll see where I stand. I hope you guys like the video. And I'll catch you guys next time. If you like what you see, let me know. But yeah, that's all I got. Peace.